All right, so let's talk about the best way to spend your ability points in Madden 23. Now that's bumped all the way down to just 6. And you're going to see immediately I have 5 out of 6 because I understand not everybody can afford all the exact same players. People have different preferences. And so I have 5. You get an extra free one, and you get some room to kind of wiggle with this immediate lineup. Now, I think immediately starting at quarterback, there is no argument here. You have to have Aaron Rodgers. Why? It's very, very simple, boys. It's very, very simple. He's going to get Fearless, he's going to get Set Feet Lead, he's going to get Gunslinger, and he's going to get Hot Rod Master, all for 2 AP. He has Slinger 1, which in my opinion is the best release in the game, although I know some people like Slinger 3. Not getting into that debate right now. It's a preference thing. He has 89 speed when you get that Sugar Rush chem on him, which is fine. It's obviously not the top. He'll probably be the slowest player on the field, basically. But you can rock with him, and he is the best quarterback in the game. If you're going to save up for anything, get him because he can be an endgame quarterback almost until you can get this stack for 1 or 0, which probably shouldn't be for another at least month, I hope, but we'll see. Moving to halfback, there's a few different guys you can have right here. I think Flash is the best running halfback and the best receiving halfback. I just have short in on him. But if you use him, and remember, we have 1 free AP, you could use him with 0 AP short in, and then throw this X Factor Phenom Flash on him, and he's going to have a really, really high chance of breaking the first tackle on receptions, on carries, all that stuff. That's 1 AP right there, and he would be the best halfback. He would be by far the best halfback in the game. I think with it right now how it is, though, I still think he's a dog. I think he is the #1 guy. His height makes, highballing is so important in this game, and highballing him out of the backfield is so much better than highballing someone who's a little bit shorter just because it's less likely to get lurked or anything like that. Now, something to note in my roster construction is I have the bare minimum amount of game changer tokens. The reason this is important is because there's certain game changers that if you use the token on them, they are going to get better discounted abilities. I have 2. You can currently get 2 if you don't have them. I have 2. If you did it a month ago, you may have 4. I think 4 or 5 is the most, which would give you some extra players. And that's why you actually see I don't have CD Lamb on my team because I'm using my 2 tokens on the defensive side of the ball. So at wide receiver right now, we're going to have Randy Moss at wide receiver 1. He's going to have deep out elite. He's going to have short out, and he's going to have short in. Now, honestly, short out is a little bit debatable right now because I believe man coverage is going to be less and less used. So you could honestly make an argument here to get rid of short out and go, route tech right here for 0 and then save yourself even more AP. There's an argument there. Whatever. And then Harold Carmichael, he's going to have short out and then route tech. Again, I could get rid of short out on him. I really, really could. Herman Moore, same idea with short out and then route tech on him as well. And these are my 3 wide receivers. I think these dudes are absolute dogs. And literally the only one you should really be replacing them with here is, in my opinion, if you go CD Lamb. Now, I think Amon-Ra St. Brown also gets a similar ability set as these guys, as Randy Moss or someone. I think it's the same as Herman. And you go with them. I like bigger wide receivers for the most part. I think it's easier to ag the ball with them. And I'm not talking about throwing it up and agging. I'm talking about throwing a post route and coming back and agging it. I think it's way easier with them. Let's move to tight end now. We're gonna be talking about Tony G. I think Tony Gonzalez is the best tight end in the game. The only other one I'd say is Vernon Davis, but my Tony G has 99 speed. Vernon Davis is cool, though. His build's a little bit different. I like bigger tight ends. He has short in for 0, and then he's got red zone threat also for 0. I just think this is really good to have both of these. Red zone threat can be a nice bailout chem. At times, you just highball them in the red zone, and there's nothing they can do. Short in elite. Short in elite is an important ability because it's going to help you beat man coverage or just run your routes overall smoother. Short in is a must-have. Things like deep in are kind of useless. Mid in is fake. Mid out is fake. Deep out is good. But really, short in or route tech, these are essentially the same abilities, and you should really try to have short in or route tech on all of your pass catchers. That's why you see Cordell Patterson Flash with short in. Now, offensive line, you can really kind of tailor this to your own things, but I'm going to talk about mine. First and foremost, I hate getting insta-shedded off the edge, so I have 2 secure protectors on my edges. Then, I actually like a lot having a pulling guard who has one nasty streak. I just think he does a really good job getting to the second level, either on when he pulls or when he releases downfield inside zones against the Dollar. Can do a really, really good job. And then I have Polar Elite on him. I think Polar Elite's an amazing ability. I really do. Super underrated. And then at my left guard and my center, I have Jay Hilgenberg, who is a little bit of a budget option. He was a free card. There's a good chance I do upgrade from him. But we also have Red Tornado, and the reason both these guys have 0 AP post-ups on them is because really one of my big things is that if someone sends a 3-man rush at me, I want to be able to hold them. So Red Tornado, he will double team with Marshall Yanda, and then Hilgenberg will double team with John Madden, and then we'll be able to get 2 double teams on the 3-man pass rush or the 4-man pass rush, and really be able to help give us some more time. I very rarely see insta-sheds in the interior in this game, one-on-one, so I'm not currently worried about it, but I could definitely, if you go 5 secure protectors across the line, I do not blame you at all, because secure protectors will help you win one-on-ones, and then they'll also help you win in the run game, where secure protectors will negate inside stuff, right? Backup tight end, I really don't recommend investing in any kind of backups unless you have a bunch of MUT coins. These guys don't play. None of these guys, backups, who cares about backups, right? I do not care at all. Let's go defense now, and let's talk about what we're rocking across the board. I'm currently running Dollar, and then really, not even as important about Dollar, but I'm running a lot of 8 DB sets, right? So Dollar, 335 normal, you can get 8 DBs in, and 335 wide, you can get 8 DBs in. And then we're running a lot of zone. So immediately at my 2 high safeties, we have Kevin Byard and then Kendall Fuller. These are both game changers. I know I have different card art in Kendall Fuller, but he is a game changer. And notice, it says he's a 91 overall because he's a corner at strong safety. That does not matter. His overall right here does not matter. He's a 99. And these guys are going to share the same abilities, where we're going to have, let's see it here, for just 2 AP, we're going to get 0 AP Acrobat, 1 AP Mid Zone, 1 AP Deep Out Zone, and then 0 AP Pick Artist. This is one of my game changer tokens, right? I only have 2 of them. This is one of them right here. I think he's really, really, really good. I think Acrobat's a really, really, really useful ability right there. And then going up top to the other side, same idea, right? Kendall Fuller has the same stuff. You see my linebackers are fake, and that's literally because I do have a really good Ryan Shazier actually right here, who I could sell for coins if I actually wanted to. Literally, the reason I just have Ryan Shazier is in case I want to go to a heavier set. But you see, like, my other outside linebackers really don't matter because they don't play, so I'm not going to invest my coins in somewhere they don't play. A lot of you guys are struggling coin-wise, just like I am. And so I think wasting coins is really stupid on players who don't play, right? Like, if Carl Banks never sees the field, who cares if he's a 99 or a 60? Doesn't matter, right? But I do have 0 AP Lurker on Ryan Shazier, and then I have another 0 AP Lurker on Willie Lanier, which I just think is nice to have a little bit of depth at that position, just in case. You never really know if for some reason you're going to go into, I don't know. It's just, it's 0 AP, so it don't matter, right? My D-line is going to be Micah Parsons. He's got 0 AP Pick Artist. Haloti Nada with 0 AP Inside Stuff. This is my favorite player in the game. And then Rod Martin actually is my left end. You see Ed Too Tall Jones is filling in right there in the lineup screen. But actually Rod Martin is there, and he's going to have 0 AP Pick Artist. I like him a lot. Really, I'm not a fan. I hate D-line picks in this game. I hate him. But I'd be stupid to say that they're not super prevalent, and Pick Artist on your D-lineman gives you a really good chance to be able to get some of those. So we are rocking 0 AP Pick Artist across the defensive line. And then same with my slot corners. My 2 slot corners are Leon Sandcastle and then Tariq Woolen, although if I was running 3-3-5 wide, they'd be my outside linebackers, okay? But we're running 0 AP Pick Artists on them as well. And then at our outside corner spots, we are running Deion Sanders and Charles Woodson. They essentially have the same abilities. Deion Sanders is going to have 1 AP for mid-zone KO, deep out zone KO, and Pick Artist. That's 1 AP total. And then on the other side, Charles Woodson gets the same, just no Pick Artist, which is just whatever. Now, you'll see in my lineup, I also have, like, thrown in here, I have John Madden with inside stuff. He doesn't play unless I really need an inside stuff for some reason. And then same thing with, like, in my specialists, I have Corey Peters, who's another inside stuff. Doesn't play. It gives me some lineup flexibility. My slot corner, he's just a fill-in right there. I actually don't know why I have him right. I really should sub him out because he has no reason being on there. But it doesn't really matter. I sub him out all the time. He doesn't play at all. And then, yeah, my sub linebackers are Justin Simmons and Logan Ryan. Both these guys get 0 AP pick artists. Really, the big thing here is getting 0 AP pick artists. I think it's really, really good. Get some athletic freaks. You can go with a lot of different a lot of different players right here. And I really should consider upgrading them. I just haven't right now. Special teams, I'm rocking Randall Cunningham punter just because he gets a Legends Chem. I think it's kind of funny. And then Justin Tucker, who we're rocking a few different kicking abilities on. I actually don't even know what kicking ability. I have precision kicker. I have clutch kicker. And then I have Zen kicker, slower kicker meeting for all kicks, kicking meter over 45 yards. Sure. I never even think twice about it. Devin Hester is my kick returner. He gets return man for 0. Might as well. I believe I got him a long time ago. I just had him on the team. And then for my strat cards, right now we have the playbooks, just whatever. I'm actually just rocking kind of bad strat cards. We just have we have 5 wide. We have team of the week for defense. And then we had the big one, though, is the Sugar Rush, +2 speed to all players. This is a big deal right here. The other ones, I mean, honestly, like, all your players are so high rated, where I personally don't have preferences. I have pretty much the best players at every position for the most part, where +1 zone coverage isn't going to do a ton, in my opinion. And I would not put your coins into that stuff. That's really what I care more about. I think a lot of people are spending too much stuff, like too many coins on these things, when you should be focused more on, or even just spending too much time on these things, when you should be either focused on your scheme or focused on spending those coins on actual players that get more favorable abilities for you. That's what I think. I think a lot of people spend a bunch of time just testing out different ones of these. Your run defense, I promise you, will not be better or worse if you have +3 block shed on your defensive strat card or not +3 block shed. But your run defense will get better if you spend 10 minutes and fight and learn run defense, either through labbing or by going to civil.gg, which is the website I use or I actually own, and where I give out full schemes on offense and defense and how to stop all the meta stuff, run your own stuff. A bunch of little tips and stuff like that. You use code PREMIUM for 25% off on Civil GG for your first month, and you get access to, I think, about 10 or 11 different ebooks, a 24/7 live support Discord, and then a bunch of different, kind of like small tips that just are kind of random, but can be really, really helpful in my opinion. So yeah, this is my team right now, boys. I'm rocking a similar-ish team for the next little while. Obviously, upgrading as new cards come out. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you all in the next one.